Alright, so you're in the trenches, grinding out videos, trying to hit that magic milestone of 1000 subscribers for monetization purposes, and it's just not happening. And I get it, you've got the ideas, you've got the motivation, and yet every time you check your sub count, it's like the universe is playing a cruel joke on you, or in this case, the YouTube algorithm. First off, let me say this, reaching 1000 subscribers is hard. Don't let anyone tell you it's not. It's a grind, and the fact that you're even here means you're doing better than most people who start. But if you're feeling stuck, don't worry. I've been there, and I'm going to share my honest advice on what to do when you're struggling to reach that first big milestone. Before we even talk about strategies, let me ask you something. Why are you doing this? Seriously, take a minute to think about it. Are you here because you're passionate about your niche? Do you want to help people? Are you dreaming of financial freedom through YouTube? Or are you just here for attention? Knowing your why is crucial because this journey is going to test you. There will be days when the views are low, the subs are stagnant, and the motivation is gone. If you don't have a solid reason for why you're doing this, it's going to be way too easy to quit. So take a moment to reflect. Write it down if you have to. Your why is what's going to keep you going when things get tough. Next, let's talk about your content. One of the biggest mistakes new creators make is trying to appeal to everyone. They're posting a little bit of everything. Vlogs, gaming, tutorials, challenges, and while variety might sound like a good idea, it's actually hurting your growth. At this stage where you are below 1000 subscribers, you need to be hyper-focused on your niche. Ask yourself, what problem am I solving? What is my ideal target audience? The more specific you are, the easier it is for viewers to find you and subscribe. For example, instead of being a general tech reviewer, become the go-to person for budget-friendly gadgets, say under $100. Instead of being a fitness channel, focus on quick workouts for busy parents who don't have the time to go to the gym. Clarity is key. If someone stumbles across your channel, they should immediately understand what you're about and why they should stick around for more videos. The next one is quite subjective, and that is producing quality content over quantity. I know what you're thinking. Doesn't YouTube reward consistency? And yes, it does. But consistency doesn't mean churning out mediocre videos just to meet some imaginary quota. At this stage, quality matters more than quantity. If you can only post one video a week, make it your best work that you can produce in 1 week. Take the time to improve your editing and work on your storytelling. A single high-quality video can do more for your channel than 5 rushed ones. Of course, quality can be quite subjective, so let me quickly clarify this as well. A high-quality video does not mean high production video. It simply means a video that is jam-packed with value and information that people are going after. So no, I'm not referring to spending time doing the best video edits. I'm talking about spending time in creating a video that is easy to understand, full of values, and has a nice flow to it. Okay, let's talk about thumbnails and titles. Let's be real here for a second. No one's clicking on your video if your thumbnail and title aren't good. It doesn't matter how amazing the content is, if it doesn't grab attention, it's game over. Thumbnail creation can be quite subjective as well, but there are a few things you can consider when creating one. A clean-looking thumbnail usually works better than a cluttered thumbnail. If your thumbnail contains text, make sure they are easy to read, even on a tiny screen. And your titles, they need to be clear, intriguing, keyword-rich, and create curiosity. Think about what your audience is searching for and craft your titles around that so that when they first see it, they instantly think, I need to hear that. For example, how I lost 20 pounds in 3 months is way more clickable than my weight loss journey. Both titles contain the right keywords, but one creates more curiosity than the other. The key is to balance curiosity with clarity. Make people want to click without misleading them. Another thing to remember is that a thumbnail is what gets your viewer to stop scrolling, so they need to really pop. The title is what makes your viewer curious and wants to click on it to watch. Alright, time for some brutal truth. If you're not gaining subscribers, it might be because your content isn't as good as you think it is. And that's okay. We all start somewhere. Go back and watch your last 5 videos. Do they solve a problem or entertain in a way that makes viewers want to subscribe? Or are they just okay? If the answer is just okay, don't beat yourself up. Use it as an opportunity to improve in the next video. You can also learn from your favorite creators. Watch your favorite creators and analyze what makes their content work. Is it the pacing? Is it storytelling? Is it the visuals? Take notes and start applying those lessons to your own videos. Read the comments because sometimes you might find some gaps and spark some ideas for your next video. Alright, let's talk about engagement. This is probably something you are already doing, but I'll say it anyway. At this stage, your biggest advantage isn't your content, it's your connection with your viewers. Reply to every comment. Ask your audience questions in your videos, or maybe even write a comment and pin it. And probably the biggest one of all is if you can make your viewers feel like they are part of something, like they are going on the same journey as you, they will stick around. Remember, your subscribers aren't just numbers. They are real people who chose to hit that subscribe button because they felt a connection with you. Nurture that connection, appreciate every single person who subscribed, and you will build a loyal community. Now, I know analytics can be overwhelming, but trust me, you need to learn to analyze them. Your YouTube Studio dashboard is packed with data that can help you understand what's working and what's not. Sometimes maybe too much information, but you don't need to know them all. What I would suggest is you start looking at your click-through rate. If it's low, your thumbnail and titles need work. Unfortunately, I don't know what the magic number is. It varies by niche, but for me, a good click-through rate is around 8 to 9%. Also, check your average watch time. If people are dropping off early, like the first 30 seconds, your intros might be too long or boring, or maybe you don't even need one. I do want to clarify one thing though. I know many big channels claim your average watch percentage should be about 70%. But I'm not sure if that is the case. True, the higher is obviously better, but I have seen some of my videos take off with just 40 to 50% average watch percentage. But anyways, the more you understand your analytics, the better you can tweak your content to meet your audience's needs. So don't ignore it. Now, if what you're doing isn't working, it isn't getting you subscribers, then try something new. Test different video formats, topics, or styles. You're still in the experimental phase, and that's a good thing. It is a luxury big channels don't have. Maybe your audience responds better to short videos instead of long, detailed ones. Or maybe they prefer tutorials over vlogs. The only way to find out is to experiment. And don't be afraid to fail. Every video you make, even the ones that flop, teaches you something valuable. Use that feedback to get better with each upload. And if flop video really does affect you, just delete it. It is not going to damage your channel. Alright, now it's easy to feel motivated when you're excited about a new video idea or when you see a spike in views. But motivation comes and goes. If you want to grow, you need discipline. Treat YouTube seriously, like a job that is growing that can have the potential to generate you a new source of income stream. Set a schedule for filming, editing, and uploading, and stick to it. The more consistent you are, the easier it becomes to build momentum. Remember, habits are what separate successful creators from the ones who give up. It's not about working harder, it's about working smarter and staying consistent over the long term. Reaching 1,000 subscribers isn't going to happen overnight unless you are Cristiano Ronaldo. But that's okay. Growth on YouTube is a marathon, not a sprint. Instead of obsessing over your sub counts, focus on getting better with each video. If your last video got 200 views, aim for 250 views on the next one. If your average watch time is 2 minutes, work on bumping it up to 3. Progress might feel slow, but it's still progress. The thing I find is most people focus on subscribers when they should be focusing on views, because more subscribers doesn't give you more views, but more views gives you more chances to convert a new viewer into a new subscriber. So if you're feeling stuck trying to reach 1,000 subscribers, remember this, it's not about overnight success, it's about showing up, improving, and staying consistent. Keep pushing, keep learning, and trust the process. Let me know if you have any questions, leave a comment down below. I will try my best to reply them. Good luck, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.